We share our neighborhoods with loads of wild animals, and every day those animals face dangerous situations because of their human friends. Littering and litter is a big threat to the safety and survival of our wild neighbors. In this video, with the help of our puppet friend Princess, we're going to introduce you to some animal friends that need your help in keeping Cincinnati a beautiful, clean, and healthy place to live. I'm Rachel from Keep Cincinnati Beautiful, where we work to make sure our city is a clean and safe place to live for humans and wildlife. Before we built our homes, roads, and schools, wildlife lived here first. Animals are still here, of course, but face a lot of challenges. It can be hard to find food, shelter, and safety in their urban habitats. Many of these animals are thought of as dangerous or as pests, when actually they're very important to our local ecology. To help us understand some of the challenges and dangers that local wildlife face, we're going to talk about litter. Litter is another word for trash that people throw on the ground instead of in a trash can or a recycling bin where it's supposed to go. Litter is bad for a lot of reasons. It's stinky, it's yucky, it doesn't look pretty, and it can hurt our animal neighbors. To help us learn about how litter hurts animals, we're going to watch a puppet show featuring Princess the puppy, who finds herself helping many friends in need.
Everybody, my name is Princess, and I know I'm not supposed to wander around the neighborhood without my owners, but they left the door open, and so now I'm exploring the streets. I wonder what kind of stuff I'll find today. I think I'll go explore over by that trash can. Who are you?
Oh, hi there. I'm Paul the Possum, and this is my daughter Pam. I think I'm a little bit of trouble. Do you think you can help me?
What happened to you, Possum Paul?
Well, every night when no one's around, I scurry over here to find my dinner.
Wait, what do you mean by dinner? I don't see any food, just tons of trash.
Are you kidding me? Look at all these delicious treasures. Old yogurt containers, rotten fruit, chicken bones, and chip bags. It's everything a creature like me could want. It just smells so good and the humans never put the lid on top. I always manage to come over and pick through the piles of goodness that they left behind.
So, how did this happen?
Well, about a week ago, I was trying to dig through the boring stuff and get down to the really nice, smelly trash at the bottom when something caught on my neck. I tugged and tugged, but it was stuck. When I got myself out of the trash can and looked down, I saw this six-pack ring.
Does it hurt?
Well, it wasn't so bad at first. But when it started feeling really tight, and I haven't been able to breathe very well.
Well, here, let me try and grab it with my teeth, and I'll pull you out of it. 1, 2, 3!
Wow! Thanks, Princess. If I hadn't found you, I don't know what would have happened to me. Since I'm a wild animal, I don't have a doctor that can help me.
Don't you have an owner that can take you to the veterinarian's office?
I don't have an owner like you, Princess. If I get hurt, no one can help me. That's why it's important that humans don't leave dangerous things around for animals to hurt themselves on.
Well, I should go. My owners are probably worried about me.
Thanks again for your help.
Ahoy there!
Hello, what are you?
What a silly question. I'm a duck, of course. Damon the duck.
Well, you just look like a plastic bag to me.
That's because I'm stuck in here and I can't get out. It's horrible. I walk one way and run into something. So I turn around and walk another way and bump into something again. I can't breathe. I'm bruised and so tired.
Here, I'll pull it off with my teeth, and you walk backwards?
I guess it's worth a try.
1, 2, 3.
Wow! What a difference! I can breathe and see and finally find some food. I'm starving.
Yeah, I guess it would be hard to do all of those things with a bag on your head. How did it happen anyway?
Well, I was looking for food with my head down in the water, like this. And when I pulled my head out of the water, this bag was stuck on me. I saw a human throwing their trash into the river a couple days ago, so it must have been from them. I just hope it doesn't happen again.
Me too. I really need to get home now. My owners are probably really super worried by now.
Well, thanks for your help, Princess.
You're welcome.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh no, it sounds like someone is hurt. Hello? Are you all right?
Ay, qué dolor. Tenía hambre y entonces fui al basurero para buscar comida. Cuando cavaba para encontrar mi cena, me corté el pie.
I'm sorry, but I don't speak Spanish. Do you speak English?
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course I do. I was just saying that I was hungry, so I went to the box like I normally do to find my dinner. However, this time there was something really sharp in the box, and I cut my foot. The pain is unbearable.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What is your name? My name is Princess.
It's Ricardo. Ricardo Raccoon. I don't have anywhere to go, and my foot is bleeding.
Since you don't have a doctor you can go see, why don't you wrap this band around it and go hide somewhere safe? Also, promise me you won't go back into that big box again. You should be finding your food somewhere else.
It's just that it's normally so easy to walk over there and get food since the humans throw their trash everywhere. I don't have to work at all.
But you're a wild animal, and you're supposed to find your own, healthier food. It's better for you that way.
You are right. Well, see you later. Ciao.
Talking about all of this food has made me hungry. I really can't stop to help anyone else out. I need to get home.
Achoo!
Whoa! What was that?
It's just me, Sandra, the skunk. I just can't stop chewing. I think it has something to do with this yogurt container on my nose.
Wait, let me guess. You were rummaging through a human's trash and got your nose stuck?
Wow, you're so smart. How did you know that?
It seems like it's happening to everyone around here. We have to get the humans to put their trash away properly so that animals aren't hurt anymore.
Achoo!
Animals aren't supposed to be eating food that humans leave behind. It's not healthy, and it's not safe. Look at you. What would happen if I hadn't found you right now?
That's a scary idea. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be able to eat again. Oh no! Can you help me? Please?
Of course, but I want you to make me a promise.
Anything!
Promise me that from here on out, you'll always find your food out in nature, the way you're supposed to, and that you won't put yourself in danger by rummaging through trash anymore.
I will. I promise.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
I can see. I can breathe. I can finally eat.
Glad I could help, but now I have to get back home. My owners are probably worried sick, and I have to teach them a lesson on how litter and trash can hurt animals. Well, bye, Sandra.
Bye, Princess, and thank you.
You're welcome.
The end.
those animal friends had some sad stories, but thankfully Princess was there to help. Let's talk about who we met, what we learned, and what we can all do to keep animals safe. Do you remember the first animal Princess met? What kind of animal was it, and what was their problem? That's right, it was the possums Paul and his daughter Pam. Possums are very special animals, unlike any other creature we share neighborhoods and forests with. They're called marsupials, meaning they carry their babies in a pouch like a kangaroo. Most marsupials live in Australia, on the other side of the world. Possums are the only marsupials in North America. So cool. They are so important to our environment because they eat things like ticks, which carry diseases that can make humans sick. One single possum can eat 5,000 ticks a year! Sometimes we forget how special and important possums are. Their homes in the woods are often cut off, and they have to cross roads to find new places to live, meaning they're often hit by cars. And when they are living in the cities, it's hard to find food, which brings them to people's trash cans instead. Six-pack rings are just one thing that they can get into that can be dangerous. We can't recycle six-pack rings, but we can put them in the trash instead. Just make sure to close your trash bags tight so animals like Paul and Pam don't get into them and get stuck. Now, who is the next animal friend we met, and how were they hurt by litter? Yep, it was Damon the duck, and he got his head tangled in a plastic bag. We have lots of ducks that fly through the air all year long, but we also have those pesky bags that also fly through the air, getting caught in trees and falling into our lakes, creeks, and rivers. We can't recycle those bags either, but hold on a second before you think about putting them in the trash. Stores like Kroger will actually take those bags back to be recycled. But remember, you can also just say no thank you to plastic bags and use a reusable bag instead. As far as ducks go, they're pretty neat and fun to watch at the park too. And just like how litter can be harmful for ducks, so can certain types of foods. For example, lots of people feed ducks bread, but that is actually really bad for them. It's generally a good idea not to feed wild animals, but as long as you do your research, there are ways you can do it. You can put out water for animals, bird feeders, nectar for hummingbirds, salt blocks for deer, and for ducks, well, they like grapes, cut in half, and oats too. What was the next friend Princess met on her adventure, and what happened to him? It was Ricardo the raccoon, and he cut his paw on something. Ouch! Raccoons are incredibly smart animals that get into a lot of trouble. Like most animals that live in cities, they are always on the search for food, which can be easily found in trash cans and dumpsters. But unfortunately, there isn't just food in our trash cans, but also dangerous things too that might hurt animals. Not everything belongs in the trash, just like with recycling. Things that are toxic, poisonous, or flammable shouldn't be thrown away in the regular trash because they are dangerous to animals that might eat them and for the garbage truck workers who might get hurt. And when wild animals get hurt, they don't have anyone to take them to the vet. We always want to make sure that we follow the rules and are mindful of the things we throw in the garbage and the recycling. Raccoons are omnivores, meaning they eat plants and meat. Animals that eat plants actually give the plants a hand by making more plants, by eating things like berries and pooping the seeds out somewhere else where they can grow. But raccoons also eat dead things like roadkill, which is an important job. They're nature's cleanup crew, and we want as many of them around as possible to prevent disease and to recycle nutrients back into the soil. Plus, look at these guys! Look at their tiny hands! What's not to love? And now, who was the last animal we met, and what happened to her? I'll give you a hint. She went to PU College, and their colors were black and white. It was Sandra the skunk. Sandra was only trying to look for food when she stuck her head in that container that someone left in the park. Like raccoons, skunks are also omnivores that clean up dead things and move seeds around. And like possums, these guys love eating ticks. Sandra's black and white coloration helps her hide from predators. Many people fear skunks because of the stories they've heard of their stench. However, only when in danger will they spray their stinky perfume. That's why so many dogs get sprayed, because they don't know to leave skunks alone. Skunks are a good reminder to observe all animals from a safe distance. Skunks have many tricks, but none that keep them safe from litter. So remember, if you go to the park, be sure that your trash makes its way into the correct bin and not on the ground. And if you see litter on the ground and it's not dangerous, you can pick it up. You might just be keeping a friendly skunk safe. Who knew our neighborhoods were full of so many cute critters, but also quite a few dangers? We've talked about some of the things we can do, but let's go over them together. First, and most important, don't litter. Second, if you see any litter, pick it up. But if it's sharp or scary, always get a grown-up to help. Next, learn where your trash should go. Hazardous or dangerous things don't belong in the trash. Only certain things can go in the recycling, and we can also throw food in a special place called the compost bin. To learn more about recycling and composting, check out our other videos. Lastly, avoid making more trash when you can by reducing or reusing things you might throw away. There are also a ton of other things we can do for our animal neighbors that we haven't even mentioned. You can work to turn your yard or park into a better home for wildlife by putting up birdhouses, bee hotels, bat boxes, and toad abodes. And even better, by planting pollinator gardens and more trees, we can create green spaces in the city, making it a better place for animals as well as people. Princess learned a lot today about how litter hurts animals, and better yet, how we can keep animals safe. We hope you did too. See you next time!
These videos were made possible through the generosity of our donors. Special shout-outs to
Charles H. Dater Foundation,
the City of Cincinnati,
The Ohio's Arts Council,
the General Electric Community Service Fund,
the Kroger Foundation, Elsa High School Foundation, Duke Energy.
To learn more about Keep Cincinnati Beautiful and all of our programming across the city, visit our website, www.keepcincinnatibeautiful.org. Learn how you can get involved, volunteer, and make this city beautiful by signing up for our newsletter or following us on social media. As a nonprofit, we thrive through the support of our sponsors and individual donors like you. If you would like to contribute to Keep Cincinnati Beautiful, click the donate link in the video description box below.